When people ask me about NYC camp, they usually expect me to talk about the soldiers or the food or maybe the morning parade. But then honestly, the thing that stayed with me the most was something I wasn't even expecting. I mean, I don't think I realized how much I took having control of my own time for granted until I got to camp. So I think my very first morning in camp, I can remember hearing the bugle from my sleep. And I was thinking, like, God, is this really it? Because I was still feeling sleepy. I'm still trying to like adjust to my new surrounding. And at the same time, I was really eager to see what they had in store for me. So I stood up, prayed, brushed my teeth, got ready, and went out. And you don't even want to know what time it is around. This was, let's say, I think five after 5 ish. So you'd have to, and after coming out of the hostel, then you head to the parade ground. We have morning meditation. And most times it's just me looking around, watching people. I mean, most people are still trying to like fully wake up. Most people are still trying to wake up. Some people are like dancing. Some people are sitting on the ground to, try and find their bearings. And then there's me. I'm shifting from one leg to the other because my legs were literally hurting. And tell me why I would stand from like say 5:30 to like almost 8 a.m. And one thing I notice also when you're there is you don't even realize how time moves. Like, I don't think we don't really realize how time moves because it's like you're thinking at the very first day that you have so many days left. And then somewhere along the way, I just got used to it. And before I know it, we have one day left. And usually, because I'm actually used to waking up early, I do wake up early but then being there with the whole rush and everything, it's like sometimes in my head I'll be expecting it to be like, let's say 10 a.m. I don't know, maybe because I'm there and everyone around me is used to that like early routine, right? Everyone is used to that kind of early routine. So in a way, I'm expecting other people like outside the camp, like my friends and whatnot, to. When I say it's just weird to me when I'm like, wait, are you guys literally just doing this now? Because for me, I woke up earlier, like I woke up very, very early, right? And I don't even get me started on side lectures. So after the morning parade, you'd head over to the hostel, you'd eat, get ready, and come out for lectures. But it's like time is just moving so fast. Like before you know it, before you go to dining, climb the dining queue, come back to hostel, get ready. It's 9 a.m. and now you have to be outside for lectures. And those side lectures usually take long. Like, oh my God, it stays long. Usually it's from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., right? But like, it's as if the time doesn't move. Because tell me why you're sitting, right? You're sitting outside and in your head, in my head, I'm expecting it to be like, say, 12 p.m. I'm expecting it to be 12 p.m. Tell me why when I check the clock, it's probably just 10. And I've literally just spent an hour outside. And I still have like how many hours left? I still have like about 4 hours left. That's how bad. I don't know. I feel it also has to do with the fact that like when you're doing something that you're not really interested in. Let me put it that way. You're doing something you're not really interested in. I feel like it be like that sometimes, right? And after having lectures, right, you'd have lunch. Oh my God, I used to be so happy for that time because that time you're able to like and get ready for evening parade, eat lunch, and probably sleep. But then sometimes some days there's day where you're looking for water because we hardly had water in the camp. And It was a struggle. That's a whole story except on its own, looking for water. And I don't even know. It's like, so there was this particular day, right? I was so happy. Lectures were over. I went to the dining. I had collected my food. I was like, let me go take my beat. And there was, I think, yeah, the tap was actually flowing, but there was a long queue. But I was so determined that day to take my bath before before going back for evening lectures. So tell me why I was on this queue. I was even with my phone. Another thing, like camp taught me how not to use my phone. Like most times, you don't even really have time to be with your phone, and for it was crazy. So I was seated there on the queue, waiting for it to be my turn, so I get water and go quickly take my bath before it's 4 p.m. because that's when you usually go out for evening parade. So I was seated there and just looking and literally thinking about my life. Tell me why I just started hearing the bugle. And I'm like, it wasn't yet even my turn yet. Though I think I still had like two, three buckets in front of mine. And I was like, God, please, please, please don't tell me I like sat down here and I just wasted my time waiting for water just for me to go back out there without taking my bait as I wanted to. Right? So that's how we had to leave. Oh. I mean, a soldier came and literally sent sent us away and was like, we should go and go prepare and just move out of the hostel because it's time for our evening parade. So that's how I went to. That's how I went. It was after I came back. I think it was after I came back after the parade. That's when I was able to like take my bath. Some days the water is not even clean. Let me not even get you started on how much it messed with my skin. God, it's really crazy. It was a very crazy experience. And then there was this day, right? There was this day. Um, I think we wanted to go because there's usually no sockets in the room, so most times you'd have to like go to the mommy market to charge your phone. So I think I wanted to go collect my phone because I had already even slept off this particular day because I thought that okay, it was on the carnival, right? And I think I came back around 7-ish and usually you'd go out by like 8. Was it 8 or was it 7:30? I can't really remember. I actually knew it wasn't time for me to go out yet. So I think I slept off because I was waiting for my friend to finish getting ready so we could go collect our phones. And because once it's time for another event, you're not allowed to go to the market. So we wanted to go out like some minutes earlier and collect our phones. So she even had to wake me up. Apparently, the bugle was not for, we had no events that night. The bugle was for us to go sleep. I'm talking, this is like, was it before 9 p.m. or was it 10 p.m.? I'm not really sure. I can't really remember. So that was how we rushed to and were begging the soldiers to let us into the market so we could collect our phone. And so one of our friends also asked us to help her get something. I knew her ATM card was with us. Tell me why we got to the place. And because of how they were like all shouting and we all destabilized and whatnot. When we misplaced the ATM card, like literally, we traced our steps back, checked for it, we still could not find it because of how disheveled we were. Tell me why some days after I was literally just going through my waist bag and ATM card is there. So I think during the whole shouting and they're all like, go back to your rooms and whatnot, and the begging, I think my friend gave me the card and I put it inside my waist bag and I could not even remember collecting the card from her. And she also could not even remember giving the card to me. Like, it was really crazy. And then I think it's just funny because I thought CAP would teach me discipline. I mean, maybe it did, but then I think what it really taught me was how much I take ordinary things for granted, like charging your phone, bathing without rushing, just sitting quietly, having an hour that belongs to you. And looking back now, I don't think the hardest part was waking up early or the soldiers or even the lectures. It was waking up every day knowing that my time was really not mine. And then over time I got used to it. So Thank you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to me rant or talk about my thank you for listening to me talk about my NYC camp experience. Thank you for tuning in every week. Thank you for supporting me. And I guess I'm going to end the episode here. And I will see you in the next part. Bye.